A Nebraska state senator has put his pro-life beliefs rooted in his strong Catholic faith before party loyalty. EWTN correspondent Mark Irons sat down with Senator Mike McDonnell in Omaha, Nebraska, to talk about the strong convictions that led him to change political parties.
Senator Mike McDonnell, thanks for joining us here.
Thanks for being here in Omaha.
You've been a pro-life Democrat your whole life, but recently it seems like that's gotten you into some trouble. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, I was consistent as a pro-life state senator, and I wasn't asking the Democratic Party to agree with me. I was just saying that, respect my faith-based position, and you don't have to change your position, but respect mine, because I've been consistent, a pro-life Democrat my whole life.
His political identity is one thing, but faith comes first. Lifelong Catholic, Nebraska State Senator Mike McDonnell, making a politically rare move, changed party affiliation and became a Republican earlier this year. He felt he wasn't left with much of a choice. In 2023, McDonnell was the only state Democrat to vote for a Nebraska law that restricts transgender procedures on minors. The same law provides protection for unborn children at 12 weeks of pregnancy. If it wasn't for your pro-life vote, the ban on abortion after 12 weeks in Nebraska wouldn't be in place.
Yes, it would not be in place if it was not for my vote.
That vote didn't sit well with fellow Democrats, and the state party decided to censure him, meaning he was formally reprimanded. McDonnell was also condemned at the county level. In effect, he says he lost the needed resources and support of the Democratic Party. Have you lost friends over this?
Well, I know there's people that are definitely upset with me, and they no longer want to talk, and I understand that based on that's their decision, but it's not going to change my position.
The Nebraska Democratic Party cited McDonnell's voting record as the reason for censuring him, stating it adversely affected the reproductive rights of Nebraskans and the rights of transgender individuals in the state. McDonnell responded, "I am a Christian. I am a lifelong member of the Roman Catholic Church. I am pro-life. The censure of me from the Nebraska Democratic Party will not change my pro-life vote." Does your faith inform your politics, or does your politics inform your faith?
Well, I would say my faith informs my politics. I mean, my whole life is based on my faith. And if you look at, if it's, again, family, friends, and neighbors are more important to me than an elected position or a political party. Being a member of being a Christian and a member of the Roman Catholic Church is more important to me than a political party.
As you've moved from the Democratic Party to the Republican Party, are there some ways you're seeing that the Republican Party could be better on the life issue?
Oh, I think, again, both parties can be better on the life issue. And I haven't changed as a registered Democrat, registered Republican. The point is I still am pro-life.
What does it mean for you to be pro-life? What does that mean?
Well, I think the idea of being pro-life is from conception and natural death and in between. It's that idea, how can we make life better for the people around us, and how can we serve them? And I think God gave us all great individual talents, but he didn't give us the same talent. And for us to work together to make things better for the people around us, I think we have to come together and utilize those talents.
What have your views been on the death penalty?
I'm opposed to the death penalty, and I made that clear when I was running, when I talked about being pro-life from conception to natural death.
When Senator McDonnell considers his own life, a core part of his identity is wrapped up in St. Thomas More Catholic Church, his parish in Omaha, Nebraska, where we met him. He showed us pictures from his childhood when he attended St. Thomas More Catholic School next door. You were baptized in this church. You still worship on Sundays at this church, and you said you'll probably have your funeral at this church.
My funeral mass will be at this church. Yeah, I'll have all my sacraments in this church, got married in this church, and yes, every one of the sacraments. My son was baptized in this church.
It's been a big part of your life.
Oh yeah, definitely. My parents helped start this church in 1959, and with a number of other families. But yeah, it's been really important to us as a family to be part of St. Thomas More Church.
The parish patron saint, Thomas More, loyally served King Henry VIII as England's Lord Chancellor, but he would not support the king's rejection of the Catholic faith and its teachings. As a result, More was put to death. St. Thomas More chose faith over political allegiance. Do you think about that often when you consider your own story here?
Well, I think as a kid, you go to St. Thomas More, and of course they teach you about St. Thomas More and his sacrifice. And he said the day they executed him, he said, "I remain a loyal servant to the king, but to God first." And I believe we all should take our religious beliefs above, political parties. And I think that informed conscience based on my religious education and still being a member of St. Thomas More Church. I'm a lifelong, I'm a Christian and a lifelong member of the Roman Catholic Church, and I'm proud of that.
Senator Mike McDonnell, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for being here. Welcome to Omaha.